Hey folks, Turbine Guy coming back to you during election season out here in the Western Lake Minnetonka area, where we don't really have any city council or other candidates to vote on, but what we do have is a new bond referendum for the Westonka School District. First signs I saw popping up were these double check yes signs from yeswestonka.org. Then these vote no signs that started popping up from the opposition from votenowestonka.com, and they say the price tag of this bond is $93.4 million. Yes, you read that right. Nearly $1/10 billion. It really got the Turbine Guy to thinking and starting his own research. And while I was doing that, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, $1/10 billion. That is so much money. You know, heck, 1/10 of 1,000 is a lot to the Turbine Guy. And they're talking $1/10 billion. Right after that, this flyer came in the mail. And it claims that $93.4 million at the 5% interest is actually going to be $170 million. I said, okay, I really have to research this. So I did. I went online and I looked at a few different sources, including the Westonka school behind me, the high school website. Now, that referendum is basically for remodeling the 50-year-old high school, which supposedly is the newest building in their fleet. I gotta think, just that price tag alone, it's gotta be able to be done for a little bit less than $93.7 or $0.4 million. Well, it turns out that that's not all they're asking for. That's vote or thing number 2. Item number 1 is they want us to renew a 10-year-old referendum at $2.5+ million per year for a total over $25 million. And the big claim is, well, your taxes aren't going to go up. Well, except we're still paying those taxes right now, and they want to heap on top with referendum number 2. So if we take the $170 million, if that's accurate, for referendum number 2, and the $25+ million for referendum number 1, we're at nearly $200 million, or $0.2 billion. Or $1/5 billion, however you want to put it. Well, I don't need any kind of new math to understand that's an ungodly huge sum of money. And in this time of high inflation, just blasting off, cost of living increases, high price of gas, $3.50 a gallon, and high interest rates, these guys want to take out a $1/10 billion, nearly $1/10 billion loan at 5% interest. To such an expensive, mind-boggling scheme in a time when we really don't need it, it almost seems to the Turbine Guy that Mayor Walsh from Orono has been running this whole scheme. Well, we all have several choices out here. 1, we can vote yes. Let's give them everything they want. Let's load them up, no matter what it does to some of the people out here who can't afford it. And I personally know some people who could not afford an increase like this. We could simply vote to continue the $25 million, $2.5 million per year for the next 10 years. Or you can vote, you know what, I've had enough. I'm tired of giving money to schools. And no, by saying that, you're not saying I hate kids, which is what people are going to accuse you of. It's just time and time these guys sit back and realize what they're asking of us, the people. Which to me, today, in this time, when our elected government in Washington and Minnesota has punished us so hard financially, I don't know how a lot of people are going to be able to afford this. Turbine Guy, signing off.